کبوترم هوایی شدم.
And welcome back to Howza Life.
I'm her husband, Muzaffer Hyder.
I'm his wife, Syeda Fatima Ali.
And we're not really concentrating that well right now, as you probably know. Oh, and this is our daughter.
Mumtaz Masuma Hyder, aka Doha.
So, where do we start? Sorry, the elephant in the room. I'm wearing these clothes. We should
tell them why you're wearing them.
So there comes a point in every Howza student's life where he needs to adopt a different kind of wardrobe, and I guess now I'm in my 6th year of Howza studies, and the time has come for me to transition. I'm still not quite there yet. I'm not fully qualified, so I'm not wearing an amama, which is the turban. But yeah, I've reached this stage, alhamdulillah, and
maybe you guys can comment on what suits him better, this uniform or the one he used to wear.
Sorry guys, if you want me to wear the same clothes I used to wear, don't worry, I won't change.
I think he looks much better I think this suits him more.
Well, when you're a Howza student, a uniform of types does change your behavior inevitably. Not your personality per se, inshallah. I'm still the same guy, but it does change your behavior. It does make you a little bit more conscious of the way that you're carrying yourself.
You act more with etiquettes.
Syeda's always thinking about her family.
Yeah.
Because obviously she's away from her family. Yeah. She feels a little bit isolated, especially because of the virus. Oh, by the way, the situation has changed.
Yeah, it's completely changed, alhamdulillah. Yeah. Obviously, it's not completely gone. It's still there. But everything's Coronavirus has been in Qom from around 2 months. And today I've come out after 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. And obviously, a lot of the shops are closed, but the important shops are open, and people are walking around getting their groceries. You can see we're gonna go to this grocery shop.
So all of the counters here, all of them are covered with these plastic barriers. So in major supermarkets like this one, that's what they've done.
No, what's called bahal? Full of bahal. Full of bahar.
The energy.
There's lots of energy. There's lively.
Right.
It's so nice. It's so nice to see people back to normal after 2 months. Alhamdulillah. So it's 15 Shabaan. Is the Wiladat of Imam Ridha, and we've just come out. Obviously, the Haram and Jamkaran are closed, but the other some shops are open. They're just doing a program behind us. Hyder, and it just recently opened around I think 2-3 months ago. So they're opening cafes and a lot of different things, but because of Corona, obviously they're closed for now. So we're just going to shop for a bit.
Place is empty. He's spraying it before you take it.
Yeah.
So can you explain what's going on?
So basically, we've come to the hyperstore, and they're first checking if you've got fever and stuff before you enter, in case you got Corona. So basically what happened is really cool. I haven't seen it. I mean, there was no Corona before, but as soon as you enter the checkout break, they checked the hut. They gave us gloves to wear, and they're checking every single person. It feels really nice. I don't know, I'm just getting excited about it. Oh, really? You guys are doing that in Iran? We are stuck in lockdown. We can't even meet. That's what I've been getting from family and friends. So it's really different.
Yeah, and at the same time, just have to re-emphasize this point, we're still exercising precautions. Brothers are not necessarily shaking hands or hugging.
Yeah, we're not.
unless it's absolutely necessary. They're not hugging, you know.
Yeah, so I'm just preparing for iftar, getting things if I need to get, sorting the house, cleaning the house, and this month I've just been preparing so many things. My hospital bag I've been preparing, baby's hospital bag, and if I obviously go for delivery, then Doha needs to go, is going to be with one of our friends, and her bag. So there's so much to do. I was just sorting all this out this whole month. So this is a soap powder for the baby to wash a newborn's clothes so that we don't use a lot of chemical lotion. These are 3 different types of cleaning wet wipe for the house. Hand gloves. So these are like Vaseline. Big box of nappies for Doha, because that when the newborn will come, we don't know if we're going to have time to buy nappies for Doha. Laundry lotion, dishwashing lotion, more products to clean the house. So this is an aloe vera hand sanitizer. A whole tissue box. So this is aloe vera. So basically when a baby gets nappy rash, with Doha we use aloe vera. This is fresh aloe vera you get here. This packet is something called taranjabir. It's like a tib thing. When a newborn has jaundice, you add it into a little water, hot water, and just give the child a little bit of it. Acetaminophen for the baby for fever, if they get cough, cold, and stuff like that. And this is what we did not know. Gripe water. So all of this costed 350 tuman. Generally, we wouldn't buy all this like so much in stock. But after I deliver, because obviously I take care of everything, Muzaffer is not gonna like be able to run around and get everything. And especially because we have Doha this time.
We're cooking. And so Doha went quiet for a little while, so we were like, what is she doing? And then we looked. I don't even know how she got up there. But she just gave herself a bath in the sink. Doha! Doha! Hey! Look! Doha! What are you doing? Huh? One thing that we've started to implement, and we're trying to do it, is praying together. Allahu Akbar.
Okay, so Muzaffer has been wanting for us to pray together for a long while. So when we got married, we used to pray together, like literally, like every time. Fajr, Zohar, Maghrib, Isha. Like we had to do it. And it was so nice, remember? Okay. So we've been 5 years married now. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's long. Mm-hmm. But he's been wanting us to pray. But then usually what happens is I'll be honest, there's so much going on in my, I'm like, I have to go here, I have to do this. So he prays on his own.
Especially after the kid, you're just like.
After your kid is like, okay, we were just like, oh, whatever, man. She's just going to want this, she's going to want that. So now she's very much settled. And in Ramadan, obviously, Muzaffer is home for Fajr, Zohar, and Maghrib, and Isha. So Alhamdulillah, we have started praying together, and it actually feels really good.
And the Quran also says, guys, it says, وَأَمُرْ أَهْلَكَ بِالصَّلَاةِ وَاسْتَبِرْ عَلَيْهَا. It says, enjoin upon your family to pray, right? Enjoin, and then it says, وَاسْتَبِرْ عَلَيْهَا. Also be patient and steadfast on that. So Allah doesn't only just tell us to implement it, but He tells us to be patient on it because He knows it's not easy.
And we just came to the Haram side, 17th of Ramadan, and we're seeing people doing dua, making little groups and sitting by the Haram. We can't still go inside the Haram yet because the gates are closed, but at least we can sit in the Sahan in the courtyard and we can pray. And a lot of people are there actually today because tomorrow night is the Shab-e Shahadat. شب ضربت امام علی علیه السلام.
که بیبی را وارد شهر قم کردند. زنهای قم با دستای گول می آمدن و نثار قدومی بیبی می کردن. می گفتن دختر امامه، خواهر امامه، عمه امامه. آخ دلها بسوزه برای مادرش.
So if you can see, a lot of people are sitting around in small groups doing their amal, reciting Quran. That's what we've come. We're going to try and do as well. And it's not really crowded because still obviously people are taking care of coronavirus, and if you see people are not sitting very closely, they have their gaps.
So those who are familiar with the Haram area will know where we're standing. That right there, that little thing there, is Guzar Khan. So if you guys can actually see, there's lots of construction work that's taking place over here. This place used to be very I don't know, just kind of messy. But now it's become really nice, really clean, so cars won't be coming in here anymore. And they probably stopped the completion of this due to coronavirus, so it's on hold. But after it's done, inshallah, it's going to look beautiful.
So they're constructing this area as well. This place has changed so much though. So this is one of the entrance of the haram, and this door is closed. So every corner you see, all the doors, the small doors, the big doors, all of them are closed.
Okay, there's a hailstorm going on. We can't really show you, but we've been freaking out.
Oh, look at that, look at that.
What's that? What's that, Doha?
It's proper river, eh?
I hope it lasts through the summer. When I came here around 6 years ago, there was no water here. This was completely dry, barren, completely. Now there's a river flowing through the center of the Holy City of Qom. I mean, it's just such a good omen. It's so beautiful. Things are going to get better for Iran. Things are going to get better for the Shias. Things are going to get better for the Muslims, inshallah.
Inshallah. So basically, last time when I had come to this park, when I was walking around this park, so they had a sign on that. Can you see that thing?
Yeah.
So they had a sign saying that due to Corona, do not enter, and they just took it off, I think.
That's cool.
So this is a park right by our house.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful it is. Wow.
And if you were here, guys, man, it smells so much of roses.
Yeah, you can see this one. I think these are white roses.
It's like a paradise. While the West was busy starting all the wars that it started, Iran planted all these trees. None of these trees were here before. While the West is busy building a graveyard, Iran is building a garden.
به طه به یاسین به معراج احمد به قدر و به کوثر به رضوان و طوبی به وحی الهی به قرآن جاری به تورات موسی و انجیل عیسی بسی پادشاهی کنم در گدایی چو باشم گدای گدایان زهرا چه شبها که زهرا دعا کرده تا ما همه شیعه گردیم و بیتاب مولا غلامی این خانواده دلیل و مراد خدا بوده از خلقت ما مسیرت مشخص امیرت مشخص مکن دل ای دل بزن دل به دریا که دنیا به خسران عقبا نیرزد به دوریز اولاد زهرا نیرزد و این زندگانی فانی جوانی خوشیهای امروز و اینجا به افسوس بسیار فردا نیرزد.
Feels really nice. I feel like crying. Seeing the haram open after like 3 months. So we've just come to enter the haram side finally, and I think the entire Ramadan we came to the haram side 3 times, and it was so quiet, so silent. And today seeing this, it just makes my heart feel so happy.
اگر عاشقانه هوادار یاری اگر مخلصانه گرفتار یاری اگر آبرو می‌گذاری به پایش یقیناً خریدار یاری بگو چند جمعه گذشتی ز خوابت چه اندازه در ندبه ها زاریاری به شانه کشیدی غم سینه اش را و یا چون بقیه تو سربار یاری اگر یک نفر را به او وصل کردی برای سپاهش تو سردار یاری به گریه شبی را سحر کردی یا نه چه مقدار بیتاب و بیمار یاری دل آشفته بودن دلیل کمی نیست اگر بیقراری بدان یار یاری و پایان این بیقراری بهشت است بهشتی که سرخوش ز دیدار یاری. به جان داده های مسیر عبورش، به شهد شهود شهیدان مهدی، مرا دائم الاشتیاقش بگردان، مرا سینه چاک فراقش بگردان. تفضل بفرما بر این بنده بی سر و پا، مرا همدم و محرم و همرکابه، سفرهای سوی خراسان و شام و عراقش بگردان. یا مهدی.
A lot of people think that we are very lonely here, we have no friends or no one. But then whenever I speak to people, I'm like, you know what? We have such a big group, mashallah, friend circle here. And we're like always chilling together, we're always going shopping together, we're always playing. So we don't feel lonely, honestly. So basically, we are at a bakery shop, Eid, and it's so nice, beautiful. Everybody's just like shopping and getting cake, pastries, gifts for their kids. It's beautiful. And we're just walking in the streets of Qom. We just came out to eat with our friends. Obviously, the restaurant wasn't open, but we sat in the park. We took the food and sat in the park. But I was just telling Muzaffer, I never imagined that Eid would be like this. We all were like, oh, it's going to be dull. We're not going to be able to go out. It's going to be like really quiet. But alhamdulillah, it's so rushy. People are literally shopping for Eid. They're just doing the normal stuff they do every Eid, alhamdulillah. So we're very grateful to be in a place like home at this time. That's all we have time for today.
From my wife Syeda Fatima Ali.
From my husband Muzaffer Abbas Hyder.
We bid you assalamu alaikum. Oh, and from our daughter.
From our daughter.
We bid you assalamu alaikum
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
منم امام رضایی شدم
کبوترم هوایی شدم ببین عجب گدایی شدم دعای ما بوده که منم امام رضایی شدم
پنجره فولاد تو دوای